This is Tammy from the Airdrie Chamber of Commerce. I'm just going to take a couple minutes to walk through on how to upload your products to the Chamber Market. You start by visiting airdrie.chambermarket.ca, and then in the far right corner in the top you'll see your little person icon. That by clicking that will take you to a login page, and that's where you'll enter in your username and password. And from there, again, if you click the little person icon, it takes you to these options here. So we're going to click on account settings, and that will automatically take you to your business profile. So once everything is all set up in here, you do want to make sure that if you have a GST number or that you are charging GST on your products, you want to make sure that you have your invoice and tax information here. So your GST number, no spaces, including the RT0001, GST at 0.05%, and it's a national rate, so make sure you hit save at the bottom. And then if we go over to the products and services on the left-hand side, that takes you to where you will list all the products you have already, or you can add a product individually, or you can import products based on a spreadsheet. So today we'll just go through what it looks like to add a product. I'm actually just going to go ahead and edit this one so we can see what information is already there. It looks the same. So here you notice that any products added will be reviewed prior to being approved into the marketplace. So the chamber will do a quality control check, just make sure everything is okay with your information before we approve it. So again, you do have to have a Bambora merchant account if you are planning on selling products or your services. Otherwise, you would just have a listing in our directory. So you put your product name under the product information. So we're going to sell Heart Airdrie tubes, and then you pick your category. So where people will be able to find these. So retail accessories, it could also be under clothing. You want to pick which one is the best. Right now we only have one option to choose there. I'll explain how you would make that appear under other categories in a little bit here. So in your description, you want to put as much details as you can about your product. This is pretty simple. It's a Heart Airdrie tube. I could add what material it's made out of, things like that. Right now it just says one size. I also want to let people know that if they do choose the in-store pickup option, we are only open on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 1 and 3 p.m. for pickup. That's just due to the COVID restrictions right now. So if you scroll down, you will have the option to add this primary image in your next step, and I will explain that here. I've already uploaded it, so it exists. When you go back to edit the products is when you can add secondary images by adding, uploading more. So you can drag them or drop them from your computer and then click start upload, and that will give you the secondary images. So you'll have your primary, and then you'll have a few variety after. So if we scroll down, if you do have inventory quantity, you would put it in here. We do have a limited number of tubes available right now. If you have different options, for example, this tube, maybe it comes in different colors, but it's all the same price, it's the same size, you would just put your options in here like blue, green, red, etc. Or if you have different sizes, that is where you would put it as well, just like the example there. So you can also limit their quantity to 1 on checkout. Your price information, so they're $20 a tube. We can also offer a discounted price to other chamber members. So that's one of the bonuses of the chamber market, is if you are already a chamber member of the Airdrie Chamber of Commerce, you can save on other items from other chamber members. So if say you wanted to offer $5 off, you would put $15 into this discounted price. You can also put your items on sale if you want to add promotional pricing at different times of the year, for example. You may definitely want to check off if you are charging GST, otherwise you can leave that blank. We also have the ability for subscriptions, so one-time purchases or weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. So if you do have a subscription-based item that you want somebody to purchase on a regular basis, you would select those options. Now when we get into the delivery options, so these are what's available for your customers, so what you want to make available. So they can pick up at your store, they can have the option to contact you, or you will contact them by email after they make the purchase. We do have the option of gift cards on here, so some of them may be delivered by email. So you would, as a vendor, you would follow up after you get the order, you would send them a digital gift card that they can redeem in your store only. They won't be able to redeem it on the website, on the chamber market, or on your online store. It would have to be in your store only. And we will be having the Heart Airdrie gift cards come up so that you can people can purchase those as gifts for other people, and they can purchase whatever they want throughout the store, so, or throughout the chamber market. Scrolling down here, so local delivery network, this option is not yet supported, but it's a feature that we are working on, hiring a local delivery company that would go around and collect the orders from the vendors and then deliver to the consumer with one shipment, as opposed to like Amazon, for example. When you order like 5 different items, they come at 5 different times and whatnot. So if this is an option that we're looking at for the future when we have all the details figured out, that will be an option here. So if you're interested in that, we recommend you clicking that off right now, just showing that you're interested. So shipping, now if you do offer shipping, this is a per quantity rate and it's an option. So let's say we have the toques are $20, we're just going to put a 25-cent per toque on there. So if they order 20 toques, then it's going to cost them $5 to ship. So we don't have an out-of-province rate per quantity yet, but we do have the option to have a flat rate. This is the flat rate, and you could just leave it blank if you don't offer shipping at all. All right, so scrolling down, we don't have any age restrictions on our products right now. If one was to sell liquor, there would be an age restriction that they'd have to purchase the products. So your search tags, this is where you want to enter in any of the words that you would want your product to come up with if you imagine somebody searching for it. So like Google, like a Google search. So I'm going to search for a toque or hat, etc. Like any of the words like that relate to your products, you put that there. If you do have a YouTube video describing your product, you can just copy and paste the URL into the YouTube video there. Now, instructions are not mandatory. You have the option to leave this blank as well. I like the optional, meaning they can still check out without putting anything here. It will say the words instruction, and then I just put optional in brackets so that if your customer has something important they need to tell you, they can put it in the special instruction or the instructions field. Otherwise, you can just leave this blank. If you do have customization for your products, you would select the required. So we have a business on here that requires you to pick your paint colors for your product that you're choosing. So you would change that to required, and then you would just say your special instructions here would be, please let me know the colors that you choose. I can't remember the wording I have, but let's see, please list preferred paint color numbers from the palette images provided. So I'm just going to leave this as optional just for the customers to know. Another option here, if you provide custom products that a customer might need to upload their logo for, you can have it optional or required. So required meaning they have to upload it or they won't be able to check out. Optional meaning they can do it if they want, if they have it or whatnot. And then you would just give them instructions here, so like upload your logo. And any of the file descriptions that they would put in here, I believe they would fill this out. Leave this blank except all file extensions. If you only accept JPEG or PDF, etc., you would just put those in here on a new line each. And then your product status here, so you have enable product. Again, the chamber will approve the products before they go live on the platform. You can disable the product, so maybe you're out of stock or you just want to hide it temporarily from the marketplace, or you want to delete it and that will remove it completely. So we're just going to enable the product, and then you would hit save. And then you can go back to list all products, and this is where you can go back and edit and add your secondary images, etc., etc. So if you are importing a product list, so let's say you already have an online e-commerce site, what you want to do is download one of your product lists from your website and then download the template that goes along with the chamber market, and you'll see the different columns here, and you just want to make sure that you match these columns. So you'd open up a new spreadsheet or edit the template that you download, and you would copy your product name columns into the appropriate corresponding column on the template. And then you would go ahead and upload that into the system, and that would upload multiple products at the same time. So hopefully saving you a bunch of manual entry into individual products. So if you want to go shopping on the market, I searched for toque and I found the toque here. I'll just show you what this looks like when you check out. So you can see you have the category, the price, the description, so the details here, any of the search terms that are associated with this. And then I want to add to cart. So it's got one, I'll just put 2 in here for checkout site. And then we check out. You are at the checkout. I have my options for delivery method. So I can either pick up at the store or have the vendor contact me by email, or I can ship, and it's already doubled it for 2 because I had it set at 25 cents, so it would be 50 cents for 2. And obviously when that'll change every time I refresh it here. See, it just refreshed there for 75 cents because I want 3. There we go. And that puts it in there. If I have any instructions, I would put them in here. Again, they're optional. At this point, I didn't set it to be required, and then I would just go ahead and check out. And give it a second there. And then this is where I put in my shipping information. If it's different, I would check this off, and then I would get an option to put in a different address. And then my special instructions, and my phone number, etc. And obviously we like to know how you heard about us, whether you're shopping or as a vendor, whether it was on social media or word of mouth and whatnot. And then, yeah, you're good to go and place your order. As a vendor, you will get an email order with more information, and then we request that you follow up with your customer within 24 hours. Just as a courtesy to confirm that you received their order and whatever the next steps are for you to either deliver or have them pick up if there's specific details they need to know, or give them a call. And the rest is up to you. It's all customer service from there on out. And happy shopping and happy selling. Have a great day.